is a lot of moaning. They better be having an orgy behind that door, bro. This is a video I really want to watch. I've been getting these recommended non-stop and reactions to this, and I've had to hold myself back, tie myself to the chair, to not watch it by myself. Yes, okay. I've had to tie myself down to not watch this by myself, so that I can watch it with you. Okay, I don't know what it's about. I've been holding myself. I've been saving myself for marriage. Okay, searching for a world that doesn't exist. I am curious to see what this will be.
Do at the crossroads. Don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place.
So is this like...
inside the chest...
Sorry, my bad. Is this an ARG? Is it like an ARG chant? Is it a Minecraft ARG? Ooh, I do love ARGs.
Is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Chills.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over.
Guys, I have a feeling that if you're at the crossroads, you should... Ah, fuck, let me... it's a bit hard, you know, I need to remember. Maybe turn left. That does sound good. Yeah. No. At the crossroads, you don't turn left, right?
Followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case...
I still am pretty sure it's not real, right? Like, it's probably like... for the story, right? But that doesn't take away from cool stuff ever, in my opinion.
What is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match.
Nah, I decipher it. It means at the crossroads, don't turn left, chat.
For this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a
Who the fuck comes up with this? This is insane. Who discovers this?
Google Drive link that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and
but all the things are left. All the things go to the left.
Come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Oh, strip mines. Oh, but who puts doors on their strip mine? Oh, that's pretty normal.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave,
Yeah.
and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
Is it a crossroad?
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another
Dude, am I crazy? I swear I've seen moss in caves, right? What?
patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again,
Every time you mine diamonds, you have to take off one clothing? Hello? Hello? Calm down. Calm down.
not natural, but
Strip. I got the joke. Strip mining. I got it. +2 for that one. Strip mining.
not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
Come
A
on.
tree. Avery approaches the
the
clump of
tree is
greenery,
bizarre.
and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a
Okay, bro, that's literally like a fence with three things on top, okay?
bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
That's a fence.
And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal.
Okay, but that's a different skin. Do we know that this is Avery who's playing right now? What if he's the previous owner?
Trees don't generate underground, and it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but
True. I didn't even think about
come on,
that.
there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
It's gonna be a crossroads. What the Sigma? What in the simulation? Oh my god, what in the simulation, Chan? What in the... Oh god. Has Avery turned left yet? I don't think so. There's not been a crossroads yet.
Avery stops for several
So this is just a first video in the drive, right? How long was it?
long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is
this isn't a natural terrain, is it? I decided I'm gonna do voice acting for Avery.
covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery
Damn.
slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the
Dude, those trees
massive
so
tree
big.
gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly
How is it so lit up? Damn.
mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud,
Do the voice acting of plant-based voice. I'll try. I'll try.
and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question,
I guess I go on that right.
It's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop
Dude, the vibes are
sightseeing
immaculate though. The vibes are immaculate so far.
and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room.
What is this video about? It's a Minecraft ARG.
Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way.
Herobrine!
Until
Oh, I hope there's gonna be Herobrine.
this happens.
Right?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues
How did you
walking.
notice that? Oh. Isn't that just the
Another pair of
chunks?
torches
Isn't that just the chunks?
is gone.
Oh.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
I'm not scared of torches turning off. Just close your eyes, idiot.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
And then another.
Ooh, I'd be
I don't know
scared.
what kind of practical joke this is.
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is.
But I already heard you in the...
Oh, they already have voice acting. It's so funny if they already... I'll only voice act the ones where they don't have it. Dude. Dude, I'd be scared of torches turning off. I'd be scared. Run!
I'm not scared of a game.
I'd be. Ooh. Minecraft can be scary. Bro, swim! Your bubbles!
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt... compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created.
I don't
and
think the old owner of his computer is a fucking artist, man.
it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored.
True, I think it's not Avery. I think the person that's playing in the videos is not Avery. It's a different skin. The name is censored. It has to be someone else. It has to be the person that probably put the book in there, maybe?
In the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some
Don't go left! Don't turn left!
Hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues
No! Dude, you had one job! Or maybe this is... Again, maybe this is the person that found out the information if you shouldn't go left.
to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting
Idiot,
narrower
John!
and
Stupid,
narrower
stupid,
with
stupid.
no end in sight. Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just
The vibes are so immaculate on these visuals.
tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see.
He really forgot the most important thing, huh?
And then he hears it.
Okay, that can't be it. That can't be the sound effect we use for that. Okay, come on. Come on, I'm sorry. Can't be the sound effect we use for that.
The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
He's going the wrong way. He's not playing the game.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel.
It's like doors. You gotta hide from it.
And hope it's correct. He scans the walls again. No obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Penis.
I doubt they would go
Tunnel
in
leads
different
to
places.
another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation,
Dude, he picked left twice. Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice.
Avery goes left. The tunnel continues.
Dude, at that point, it's like God is giving you a second
Getting
chance, and you're like, nah.
And narrower. And narrower.
That's what you get, bro. That's what you get, chat. It's funny because if this was a real situation and I had this Minecraft world and I was playing, like, I wouldn't believe that anything bad could happen and I still wouldn't pick the left tunnel.
So finally,
Wow.
he finds himself in the oasis.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked
So
on all
bright. It's so bright. I think that's the most unnerving.
sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory.
Loading the
His
chunk?
plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him?
True.
Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him. Stop.
That's so creepy.
being just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
I did not catch a single bit of that. But I want to trust that that's how it works.
And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now, it's time to explore.
Dude, he needs food. Fart core.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign.
Did you
but
see
it's
it?
hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking.
Oh, this is like when you watch a streamer and they're playing Hollow Knight and there's a hollow wall and they just don't see it and pass it 50 times.
And he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
What?
Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely
Never
hidden
mind.
in the corner
He has the eyes of an eagle. Never
of
mind.
the screen
He's
are
no
two
streamer.
other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by
Jeez.
turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here.
What?
What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Jesus Christ, Minecraft big brain. This is where I closed the game. I think a couple of steps ago is where I closed the game, but I had to try to RP with the entity, man. I don't know what to say.
Maybe I am scared.
You turned left twice, man. You don't get to say that. This will make me uninstall so fast.
The other sign
glad they got a voice actor. I can't do the voice acting anymore. It was so good too. It was so good.
I committed so many crimes, and I
The Romanian doc.
pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody
It's a
else.
different block.
Baby, I'm home again. I thought that I could run away.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
More to say,
And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end,
Dude.
Avery navigates through it.
to be somebody else. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost.
Why do the Minecraft videos have like the best music, bro? What the fuck? What's going on with that, dude? What's going on in that? Like, why do Minecraft videos get like licenses for such bangers, bro?
It's alright. Baby, here I am.
If I find a surreal, I'm finding my friends so I can't get scared. True! True! Playing horror games with friends is such a cheat. There is no way you're getting scared when you have a friend with you.
It's alright.
Maze strats.
'Cause baby, I'm
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally,
ram-eating entity.
Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of
Bring friends. Have you seen any horror movie? The Final Girls. Brother, we're talking about horror games. Have you ever played a horror game with a friend and then one of you makes a funny joke and any type of scary tension just disappears, bro? But this is a very interesting Minecraft video. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. It's like a ARG, alternate reality game.
anything, and plugging it into a Cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then he gets it. Okay,
Avery is a
I
genius.
guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered one on top of the other to
But cipher stacking is pretty bad, you know, pretty bad practice, you know. That's his voice. When they don't give him voice acting, I said I'll do it.
make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this? Efficient.
Important thing is just mind the door. I still need to be like, oh my god, this is gonna be on YouTube as well. Welcome and hello everyone. Unfortunately for you, I have a pickaxe. That's crazy. 17 minutes of deciphering a code
And
to
with
just
that,
mine the door.
Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name.
I knew it wasn't the same.
Avery's name.
I knew it wasn't the same person.
This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got two different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this
I called this! So I think the guy we're watching is the one that found out not to turn left. So I think we're gonna see what happens if you turn left, right?
entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then
Thank you, for the Brown Holy Sandro!
who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself
Such a hard
in
puzzle.
the village.
Ooh, no, I don't like the village. I don't like the village. I don't like the village. Huh. 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 Take the bookcases, you'll need it for an enchantment table. Sheesh. The vibes. Minecraft YouTubers really are built different, bro. How long would it take to make all this? I think nowadays the Minecraft technology is kind of crazy, so you can kind of like, I know there's ways you can terraform stuff like very easily, like make this big cave and stuff. Saws. The fountain! Good idea. You should always dig under fountains.
It's empty. This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord
So yeah, the reason why he keeps turning left is because he doesn't know he's not supposed to.
isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Yeah, I know I'm figuring this one out. I'm gonna leave it. Is there a tunnel? Is that a tunnel where he came from? See, this is why. This is why I'm not on figuring out. Because whenever I try to farm or to go in video games, I go back to where I came from like 5 times. Oh, I am floating at the bottom. 1 second. 1 second. I do be floating. There we go. This guy has the best eyes ever, so he probably does. The church. Is that well? Works. Those are gonna be handy against the creature. The feature creature. The creature feature. Featuring the creature. This is fully vanilla Minecraft, right, though? You can't have candles in Minecraft, though, right? Oh! Trap door! That was such a Hail Mary! There's a book! Is this the confessionals?
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Do we have self-aware villagers?
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please.
Yeah, this is where I would disconnect. Okay, you know what? Yes, this is where I plug off the computer.
Not go any further. For your own good. Do not.
Just Alt F4 here, straight up. Nah, baby, you're not a quitter. I don't want to be killed by the haunted Minecraft world. What is he doing? Secret tunnel. He's finally getting the bookcases for the enchantment table. Chat. Finally. Come on, man, open that door. Open the door. Is he pondering with to leave? I think he was pondering. I think that was a narrative moment of pondering. Oh, I hate these creepy tunnels. POV your subway. Like, you know, like not the restaurants, like the actual subways. Oh god. Go to the right, man. No, go to the right. Come on, go to the right. Come on, the other way. Come on. He's still going left. Do not turn left. It's funny because he doesn't know. He's the one that finds out he shouldn't turn left, so we shouldn't be too mad at him, but... You know... Everything has been so bright until now. Are those blocks or are they holes? You can still go back, man. I don't know if you can, but... That actually got me. It's the same noise I made fun of before, but it actually got me that time. Weird. Dude. Exodia. gates of Minecraft heaven have opened. That is a lot of moaning. They better be having an orgy behind that door, bro. Oh, they are! They are having an orgy behind that door! Oh, God. Oh, I hate it when they censor the thing, because I know. The truth is, I know that if they showed it to me, it wouldn't be as fucked up as what I can imagine. But it still pisses me off. I need to see the thing. I need to see what is there. He just fucks off. He saw the forbidden knowledge, and now you're not getting out of here, man. You're not getting out of here, man. That's it. There's no more path. Should have went to the right, man. Should have just went to the right. With an ink sac? Oh! So now he writes the book.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most
I
important,
feel like the trope of things so bad that just seeing it fucks you up forever. But I always want to see the thing. I always want to see it. It pisses me off. It pisses me off.
importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is.
What's the King in Yellow? King in Yellow. This is Minecraft King in Yellow. What's King in Yellow? Wait, I've never heard about this. What is the King in Yellow? What's the Yellow King? What is that? You have to tell me. You have to tell me the lore. It's a book, and what is it about? Tell me everything.
Is whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
A book about demons. Oh, I actually played a game, Baby in Yellow. Damn. Damn. A book about a play which drives people mad by giving them knowledge from the past to the future, thus driving them mad. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean the yellow theme in the village definitely imply that. Yeah. That's cinema. I feel like it ended too short. I feel like I wanted more. You know? That video is 40 minutes, but they were the shortest 40 minutes in my life. You know? He wrote not to turn left 7 times. He turned 7 times throughout the series. Oh! Cinema! Cinema! Dude. ARG entity versus fucking life account.